Hey everyone, happy weekend. Today I just wanted to let you know that I am jumping into TRISTORIO. This is definitely the highest risk platform that I am jumping into as of right now. As you know, I have my blue chips like EXP Asset, FX Trading, My Passive Trades, and BCI International. Some of them are friendly to US residents and some of them are not. But I also am earning great returns on my Lucy bot. And then this came along today and I thought, you know what, it's only day 2 of the platform. The return on your investment is pretty quick. It is definitely the highest risk of anything that I'm going into. But again, without risk, there can't be great reward. And as I always say, I'm only sharing my story with you. I am no means a financial advisor, and you should be doing your own research and only investing what you can afford to lose. This one, for sure, is pure gambling. And I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to throw a little bit in here and see what it can turn around for me. I will share my link below, but again, if you don't see me talking about this in, say, 3 days, and you don't see any links under my videos for the last 3 days or maybe even more, definitely don't jump into this. Whenever I get an iffy feeling on high risk things or that people are having problems in platforms, I try to remove as many of my links as possible. But because it's such a manual process, video by video by video, because I don't have TubeBuddy, I could miss some. So always be cautious and always look at my latest video, especially if it's not a Mindset Moments video. And if there is a link below that video showing what you want to get into, then in my opinion, it's still safe to get into. But again, you need to do your own research, and most of all, you need to listen to your gut like I do. This, I know, is huge risk, but it could be huge return too. So I'm going to take a chance on it and I'm going to jump in it today. So I thought while I'm setting up my account, I would show you guys how I do it, so it would help you. So basically, when you use the link below this video that I've provided, it will come to this page. All you have to do is click on sign up, enter your name, of course, not your real name, your username that you want to use, put a password, and you have to obviously retype it. And I don't bother with this Perfect Money or Payer account. I only add my Bitcoin account, Litecoin account, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Dash accounts from my wallet. And those are your receiving wallet addresses. So that if anyone does use your link, the percentage that you get from affiliate commissions, whether they deposit Dash, Ethereum, or Litecoin, you'll get that return in that same cryptocurrency. In addition, you also want to enter your real email address because they will be sending an email to confirm your sign up. And also a secret question. This is most likely will be used for withdrawals. Obviously, there is something major going on outside. So once you do that, then you'll click on I agree and then click on register. And then that takes you to this page and says that your registration has been completed. So now we would click on home and then we can click on login. And now we would use the username that we just set up and also our password. And click login. Now this is not Miss B. Just don't get I never knew I looked so handsome. Not. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out how to do a deposit. You are basically watching me do this for the very first time. So we may have a few hiccups, but it's a learning experience, that's for sure. So account details, obviously I have 0 in there, which is true. 1.2% for 120 hours, paid hourly, and paid hourly. So let's just go over the pricing plans. The first one, the minimum deposit is $2 and maximum is $50,000. Of course, I would never put that much into anything like this. And the earnings are 1.2% hourly for 120 hours. Be careful because as you can see, it defaults to this one. This one here, is 2.2% hourly for 100 hours. Minimum deposit is $100. Again, maximum is $50,000. And this one is 3.5% for 80 hours. Minimum deposit a little larger at $300. I don't like to jump that heavily into something like this. That's just my personal preference, of course. I don't like to be also too greedy to stand out from the pack. So I figure if I do the middle one here, I'm getting a good return and I'm also staying a little bit below the radar. This one is for 100 hours, so it's a little shorter than 120 hours. So we're looking at about 4 days to get our full return back. Let's actually calculate this. So if we're getting in today and we're putting in $99, and do I need to select two? Let's do 4 days. And that's 96 hours. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. So let's do 96 hours at the interest rate of 2.2. Our profit back would be $209.09 on $99 deposit. That's a pretty good return. Even based on this, then in 2 days it looks like I'll get my initial investment back. So that's a risk that I'm willing to take. So first of all, we have to obviously deposit some crypto in here. And I'm just going to do $100. And I'm going to do Ethereum. I think that's about safest right now, just because there are so many platforms, I believe, out there that are trying to collect as much Bitcoin as they can for what they believe is the impending bull run. So I just feel a little safer only putting Ethereum in. Of course, you can put in what you want, but I'd say that is your safest bet, and I would only do that myself. So we click on spend. And looks good. Process. Now this is asking what we want to put in. Of course, we want to do Ethereum. $100. They're using coin payments again, which I like. And we'll say checkout complete. So that's $100, 0.3789 Ethereum. That sounds about right. And because Ethereum's about $309 right now. So we go checkout complete. And this is giving me the address that I need to send that exact amount to over here. So I'm going to go to my wallet. Just pause this video for a moment. Okay, on my wallet end, it shows that the amount has been sent, and that literally took 2 minutes. Let's just review the status of that transaction. Still waiting for my funds on coin payments. So once that gets 3 confirmations, then it will show up in the hype, if you want to call it. But as far as my wallet, it has been sent and showing as sent to coin payments. So I'll just pause the video here for a few moments, go do a couple of things and come back, and we'll check on the status of that. And actually, as I was just walking away, I thought to myself I should remind everyone not to use Coinbase for sending these funds over to the platform. People can use anything from Trust Wallet to maybe Mycelium. I'm not sure. I think Mycelium is just BTC. Or a common one that most people use is Exodus Wallet. They're all free to download. Some are mobile friendly, some are not. So it definitely depends on your situation. So again, do your own research if you don't already have a wallet. It could be Exodus Wallet, which is good for desktop, Mycelium, which I believe is only good for mobile, or Trust Wallet, which also works with, say, Saturn, which can be desktop, or Trust, which can be mobile. I know that's a lot to throw at you right now, but the most important thing is if you buy your crypto in Coinbase, don't transfer it directly to a platform like TRISTORio. It's important to have a middleman in this transaction, because Coinbase, if you read their policy, it says that you cannot send to hypes or ICOs or anything like that, and that they will block the transaction and they could actually even close down your account. So please be safe that way. And again, this is not to throw any fear towards your end. Getting into crypto, it's all new, I get it. It can be overwhelming, but if you just, pick one, say Exodus, keep it simple, and download Exodus, check for a few videos on how to download Exodus. It's really simple. And then get some funds purchased through Coinbase, send them to Exodus, and then send them here to TRISTORIO or any other things like the LucyBot or FX Trading Corp or my passive trades. So now I will pause this video, go do a couple things, and when I come back, I'll check the status of this transaction, and I suspect it'll have gone through. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, like I said, just went away for a couple minutes, came back, and sure enough, payment has gone through, 3 confirmations received. So that means I am good to go. And that total time from the time that I sent the payment to right now is about 10 minutes. So just be patient. So let's just close this up, and we will actually log in again. Okay, so our deposit or our account, so obviously I'll share this link below, but please remember, only invest what you can afford to lose. This is high risk, definitely gambling. But if you want to jump on board with me, I'd be more than happy to have you along, and definitely use that link below then. So let's see where I can find so it's still not showing up here, but I did even get an email from Coin Payments. Let me just check quickly what that says. Okay, so obviously we'll have to wait a few more minutes and just see what happens here. The email from coinpayments.net says that the payment funds have been received and in the correct amount that was needed. I'm double checking that, and that the payment is now complete. There is a transaction code there, but I suspect it's just taking a couple of minutes to show up here. And again, I'm just going to pause, go do a couple of things, come back, and we'll see what happens with this. This makes me laugh. Wow, they've been active since January, and yet today is day 2, so don't believe this. But we know this, right? This is crypto, and we've taken this chance before and we've made out okay. So that's why I'm not so nervous going into it. And again, I'm only investing what I know I can afford to lose. If I lose this $100, it's not going to crush me. And that's the way we need to play it. But I could turn this $200 or $100 into over $200. So I'm willing to take that chance. I go play lotto too, so in my view, it's the same idea. So again, I'm just going to pause here, and I'll come back in a few minutes. It's a busy day on my end. Thanks. Okay guys, I came back and I just noticed here that it says active deposit $100. So it has received my my deposit. And total earned, of course, is 0. I'll have to wait an hour to see. But I just want to make sure that I've actually purchased a plan. Click on calculate. Just go spend. Where does that go? Yeah, that just goes back here. So I suspect that, yeah, I suspect that it actually purchased the deposit that I did earlier. If you recall, I had this clicked, and then, so make sure whatever plan you want under the pricing plans that you click that little radio button. You don't have to click calculate. That's only if you want to see what your return's going to be while doing your research. But when you're ready to jump in, click on that radio button, come down here to deposit, put in the amount that you want to spend. I put in 100, and then click here, spend funds from Ethereum, and then click spend. And then that will take you through the whole coins payments process that we just viewed. And then it'll show up like this, and you're good to go. So within an hour from now, I should be seeing earnings start showing up here. And I suspect that will then show my account balance as well. And as I withdraw, my earnings will keep going up, up, up for my total earnings or profits. And then this will be the current balance that I can withdraw. So I'm going to throw this video out quickly for those of you who want to get in. Again, as we know, it is apparently day 2. Just want to see if there's any information on that down here. Okay, so here it is. So it started on June 14th. Again, how true this is, we don't know. But I always like to watch these things. And if tomorrow it says 2 days running and the accounts continue to increase, and also kind of a good indication is the number of visitors online at the current time. It just shows the activity of the platform and how successful it's being. The more successful it's being, in my opinion, and we get in early, the more chance that we will get our return from our investment or our gambled funds. So let's just keep an eye on these numbers. If you do want to get in and you understand that it is high risk, then I have, like usual, included my link below in the description box below this video. Thanks everyone, and please stay tuned for Monday's video where I share basically what I'm playing with in order to make passive income online. Thanks guys. Hey everyone, it's about an hour later and I decided while editing the first video and trying to upload, I decided to stop the upload and come back in and see if I actually earned anything so far within the first hour. And sure enough, $2.20 is sitting in my account, and that was on, if you recall from this video, that was on a $100 deposit. So I am getting what was promised, and that was the 2.2% hourly. So let's just see. I'm not sure if there's a minimum to withdraw, but let's just see. So we'll go to withdrawals. Again, you're doing this for the very first time as I'm doing it for the very first time. So we are learning together. So I'm going to click on withdraw. That takes us to this page. My account balance is that. I want to do Ethereum, $2.20. 220. Request. And confirm. So it says my withdrawal has been processed, and that will actually unfortunately not go to my computer, but will go to my mobile device. So let me just quickly log on there and see if it shows up. Bear with me a few seconds. Okay, I also just got an email from the admin at TRISTORIO that the withdrawal request has actually been sent. So it's all good. It all looks good so far. Okay, I don't know if you actually heard that, but I definitely got the deposit correctly. So that's great news. That was pretty quick too. That was literally under a minute. So if you want to get in, please check out the link below and let's all take a risk together. Thanks guys. Thanks everyone. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. It really helps to grow the channel. Have a blessed day everyone, and until next time, hasta luego.